And faith is everything. But long as faith is believing intelligently, the danger is when faith is not described well. I just believe that Jesus died and rose. Well, bully for you. That's not enough. I'm sorry. You've got to believe in the kingdom of God first and the death and resurrection of Jesus. Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and you refuse to believe in what I say? This is the big lesson that we get out of faith. You must define faith correctly. And pistis in Greek means believing. It's only a fancy word for believing. You either believe or you don't. You either believe or you don't, and obedience is absolutely critical. And I do think that if you're in a situation where the pastor, your leader, doesn't believe in the God that you know is the true God, that's probably the time to leave. I'm not going to make that decision for you, but you're compromised if you begin to say, well, it doesn't really matter. That's troublesome for me. The great danger for all of us is to compromise because of the fear of other people. That happens all the time. I see it all the time. If your pastor believes that Jesus is God, well, you know that's wrong. That might be the time to get out of there, to demonstrate to God and Jesus that you actually do care about the truth. Otherwise, it might be the dinner guests that you're really scared of. I don't want to behead this man. In fact, that's the end of John's Gospel. But it says, many people in the synagogue believed that Jesus is the Messiah, but they weren't going to say anything. Why? For fear of the people. Then they are condemned for compromise, and compromise is a dangerous, dangerous thing. So I've said to my Methodist friends, when you say in church, week by week, I believe in the Son who is begotten, not made, and they do. And I've asked them politely, what does that mean? I have no idea. I don't think I'm troubled enough about that. We ought to be very deeply troubled about these dear people. They've learned this by rote. They don't know what it means. Begotten, not made. What that really means, they don't know it. They believe in a Son who was eternally begotten, i.e. had a beginningless beginning. He did. Had a beginningless beginning. And you go to church and you say that before God and man every Sunday. You might be in terrible trouble because God expects you to be honest. So what are we doing to help them? We're doing something to try to help them by preaching and teaching as best we can. But these are serious issues.